Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Aka. We back with another video, and today we're talking about the ongoing situation between two stars in our industry right now with DDG and Halle Bailey in regards with their son Halo, and it just keeps getting messier and messier by the day. And honestly, I don't really know what to even think about it. So let's just get right into the video. I promised to my dad that I'm gonna work on my cussing for my videos. So starting today, we're gonna limit cussing. Actually, we're gonna try not to cuss. But if it happens, it's a slip up. Sorry, Dad. But we're going to go our way to not cuss anymore. All right, let's get right to the video.
Don't forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com. Our online concession
Why are you selling me
stand
snacks,
has an
man?
assortment of Applewood smoked bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, and butter toffee peanuts. Okay, y'all, grab your snacks because the DDG and Halle drama is serving tea hotter than a summer in Atlanta. Word on the street is they called it quits around October 2024, but things just hit the fan for real. On Friday, March 7th, DDG dropped a vlog titled, "She Won't Let Me See My Son."
We haven't been together. This might be a curveball to a lot of people, but me and her has not been together for a long time. A long time. Before that post, we've been not really together. We probably was on and off for a little bit. That's it. But further than that, we has not been together. This is the only thing that can bother me is with my son. Yeah, no, I don't even bring her name up when I get on live. I get on live, I call her the mother of my child.
Yeah, he went there.
Should he say her name? Should he address her by name, or should he keep it mother as child? Is that more respectful? I guess he's not disrespecting her. Not telling me to see my kid is crazy. I've always disagreed with that statement. I've always disagreed with that. Not letting me see my kid, and I'm a dad, and I'm trying to be in my kid's life. I've always vehemently disagreed with that notion. Let me see my kid, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care what me you going through. I really don't. Let me see my kid, please.
In the video, he's all emotional, saying, "I just want to be able to see my son when I want to see my son. Take my son when I want to take my son. Like, I don't care if this makes me look childish. I literally just want to be in my son's life." Phew, the desperation is so loud.
Okay. You're very biased. You seem to be a very biased person. Because why did you say it like that? L reporting. That's just crazy reporting. You clearly have a bias towards this guy. That's crazy. That respiration is loud. It's crazy. The dude just wants to see his son. See, we criticize men who want to be in their father's life, but then criticize men who don't want to be in their kids' lives. Like, I don't. Okay, that was
He
just
claimed
weird.
to pop up at Halle's crib, and she straight kicked him out. Not even a let's talk moment. Just bye, sir. Then he hit Twitter, talking about how he's been streaming with all these random women only because he can't be a dad when he wants to. Boy, people are side-eyeing, thinking he's just trying to get under Halle's skin. DDG said he's not
Nah,
trying
that
to
is
take
weird,
the-
DDG. I ain't gonna lie. That's weird. Why would you say that on Twitter? That's just weird. So your excuse for being with a bunch of random women is because you can't see your kid? I don't think I understand the logic, gang. Maybe am I missing something? Am I missing something? What do you? So because you can't see your kid, you just get a bunch of random women on stream. This is where you go wrong, DDG. Like, it's cool to want to see your kid. It's cool to fight to see your kid, and then you do weird stuff like that, and that's where it turns when I gotta go like, all right, bro, what are you doing? What is the outcome here? What's the point here? Like, are you doing this for attention, or you really just want to see your kid, or you trying to do this to get under shorty's skin? And if you try to do it for get under shorty's skin, that's weird. Doing it for attention, that's weird. I genuinely believe you want to see your kid, but like, you use your kid for content, which is, hey man, it's your kid. I think it's a little weird, but that's your kid. She do the same thing. She does the same thing, which nobody talks about, her using the kid for content, him being in videos, this and that. But no one ever talks about that. It's all okay. No one ever talks about her using her fan base to attack other people. It's okay. No one ever talks about that because she's just so perfect, Halle Bailey. Ooh, ooh. But dude, I ain't gonna lie, you doing all this and being like, you want your kid, so you getting a bunch of women around you. That doesn't really show Father of the Year material. Not a right way to go about getting your kid back. I'm not gonna lie, buddy.
Things to court because it'll get too messy. But then, plot twist, on March 9th, he dropped a whole song called Don't Take My Son. Like, is this a custody battle?
I gotta go listen to that song. We got.
And this be from Cash, not from YouTube.
Don't take my son, cause he all I got. I'm just having fun. I don't love these stocks. You tell me that you gon' move on, but I know you not. Tryna make me pay to see my son. That gon' make me hot. That'll make me pissed. That'll make me sick. Playing games like Twitch. Get the green like Kick. And it's not about the money, it's more about the principle. You know I'm rich. Cause a young nigga baby and he getting big. I don't wanna miss nothing. He playing the game with WAP, his cousin. Can you make a bottle right now? He fussing. I'm not pulling out, I'm busting. I would hit it from the back, I'm making a cream at Russian. Why you keep being difficult? You be acting like I do the man.
What was the point of that line? What was the point of that line? That was just weird. That was weird. What if you're making a song about Don't Take My Son, what are you talking about hitting it from the back for? That's weird.
Animal. When I give you my words, you don't listen, you just get to spinning them. I feel like I can win, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. You keep asking me why, but I told you before that you ex. Picking up Halo, how you know you wanna leave his daddy? He want me a man, girl you know you need his daddy. When I'm on the road, I just wanna see my family. Cold word, I need my family. Feeling like I need a Grammy. Oh, don't take my son, cause he all I got. I'm just having fun, I don't love these stocks. You tell me that you gon' move on, but I know you not. Tryna make me pay to see my son. That gon' make me hot. I'ma always be up, man, nothing you can do. I just bought my son new shoes. Got the off-white joints, stay cool. Got a Rick Owens shoe too. Put my baby in drip. Ain't nothing we rockin' is cheap. Nobody with me. They know that my family gon' eat. They know that my family gon' get to the money at all costs. They stressing me out. I'm smoking that weed like Rasta. He dyeing his hair. He wanna be like DDG and Pasta. I found a pair. I gave her a baby and then I had lost her. Don't take my son, cause he all I got. I'm just having fun, I don't love these stocks. You tell me that you gon' move on, but I know you not. Tryna make me pay to see my son. That gon' make me hot.
Okay, alright. Okay, buddy. Alright, buddy. Okay. Alright. Okay, buddy. Alright, buddy.
Or a marketing strategy. I can't. Meanwhile, before DDG started his internet meltdown, Halle was...
I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't... My people are in such a disarray. We're on Twitch previewing diss tracks to baby moms. Is it wrong that thing was kind of hard though? Kind of sliding, kind of flowing. But like the principle of it, like you're making a whole diss track. You're making a whole diss track on your baby moms. Now, if the things that he's saying that this track was true, that's crazy. Making me pay to see my son, it's nuts. That's crazy. But like DDG, you don't make it no better for yourself, dog. You don't make it no... Alright, it's like this, right? You already know the image that you give off. You already know how women perceive you. And you already know how women perceive Halle. Even though you know the real and she know the real. You already know how both of you are perceived in the media. You coming out and dropping a diss track about it and then showing up to her house and then threatening court but not threatening court and then it's just weird, dog. It's weird. And it's like it makes me reevaluate what I want out this stuff, bro. Cause I don't want to have these issues. I don't want to have these issues. Like I don't think I want the media all in my business to where it gets like this and now you got people like me making videos about me. Like this is weird. This is weird. It's weird. It's a whole weird situation. I don't even know what to say. Like, it's weird. Man, somebody free my people, man.
Out here being a mom. She hit Snapchat up, letting fans know she and baby Halo were fighting off RSV and asking for tips on how to help him get better.
Good morning, Snap. I just want to come on here and tell you guys why I'm not posting. Me and Halo are very sick. We have RSV and we do not feel good at all. So, any mommies have any tips?
So while she's dealing with real life,
I don't like this reporter. Let's start there. Definitely a clearly biased reporter. Just clearly biased report. My question would be, did Halle give the baby RSV or did the baby give Halle RSV? Because if Halle gave the baby RSV, it's kind of crazy. Because if you were sick, you could have gave the baby to the dad. But if you didn't, and you got the baby sick, it's kind of crazy. But if he had it first and they gave it to her, that's kind of different. I ain't gonna lie.
DDG's out here dropping diss tracks. Somebody grab the popcorn because this saga is just getting started.
You're clearly biased.
Auntie, what do you have to say about this girl?
This little YouTube stunt queen, he's such a drama queen. She should have been more careful with who she got pregnant by. That's what I be trying to tell y'all all the time. Sir, do you want your baby back because you want to be a daddy, or do you want your baby back because the thoughts is tired of coming and recording videos with you, and you want to start making more money off your son recording videos with him again?
Yeah, you're clearly
I think
biased
that's probably
reporter.
what it is.
You're such a biased
And if the baby
reporter.
is sick, he need to be with his mama. Did you even ask? Huh? Did you even bring any soup over
Why
there?
does he need to be with his mom if he's sick? Why does he need to be with his mom if he's sick?
The baby in a Pedialyte, you know, did you pick up his prescription before you took it over there? See, the little young dumb daddies, they don't be thinking about nobody but themselves, okay? Indicator number one, why you ain't ready to be nobody daddy, and you certainly ain't ready to be nobody husband. I wouldn't even recommend that you get married at this point.
Yeah,
That's
you're
not
weird,
even the
dude.
issue. The issue is you
This
growing
reporter
the hell
is
up.
weird.
That's what the issue is. And man, let this be a lesson. If you want to be able to see your son when you want to see your son and go over there and pick him up and do son-like things, you know, with your child, then you need to create a family atmosphere where that is possible. No good mom is going to just release her baby, her infant son, to a man who is living reckless like this boy is living.
Now, again, I said, this is why this reporter is weird, because if you see the streams he has Halo on, there's no girls there for real. There's no girls there for real. Like, when he's with his son, he's with his son. You just assuming that he's gonna have all the women there. It's just crazy, and you're just a clearly biased. I hate biased reporting so bad. Like, you're not really doing a good job reporting the situation at all. You're just terrible at reporting. You don't, you're creating a parasocial relationship that you know Halle and everything ins and out. Halle's even told you and said to you people, y'all don't know me. Y'all think I'm the nice one, and I'm not. But because you had this perception of her that you want to believe and keep up, you're being weird and you're attacking bro now. You're just attacking bro at this point. You're not even reporting. You're being weird. It's simple as that.
Living reckless. She don't know where he gonna be, when he gonna come back. No, sir. You want rights with your son? Go to court. Get visitation rights. You don't want to go to court, though, because you're scared you might end up on child support. Huh? You're afraid that the judge might just say, here you go,
I'm
your
not watching
visitation.
this no more. You're weird, dude.
Come on here and tell you guys why I'm not posting. Me and Halo are very sick. We have RSV and we do not feel good at all. So sorry I haven't been posting snaps, but I've just been using all my energy to take care of my baby and myself.
And so the level heads in this situation would probably say, well, one parent is sick, the other parent should take care of the child in question during this specific time. It's a respiratory infection or virus or whatever the case may be. It could spread. But again, that's an ideal world. And I saw a lot of people this weekend hop on DDG's side, say that Halle Bailey was this, that, and the third. And this is my problem. Not only because those people are parasocial, which I'll get into in 2 seconds, is that jumping the gun can leave you looking stupid because now we have DDG going online previewing latest songs where he is seemingly trying to antagonize the entire situation and his baby mama by doing stupid measures like this.
Don't take my son, cause he all I got. I'm just having fun. I don't love these stocks. You tell me that you gon' move on, but I know you not. Tryna make me pay to see my son. That gon' make me hot. That'll make me pissed. That'll make me sick. Playing games like Twitch. Can you make a bottle right now? He fussing.
My exact reaction.
I'm not pulling out, I'm busting. I would hit her from the back, I'm making a cream and rushing. Why you keep being
What? Oh my God, that's a crazy line. Now you would think that the parent who is abrasive to even bringing these things on the internet in the first place, you know, despite however he's been dealing with the issue behind closed doors, would just be a little bit more professional, just a little bit more classy in the situation. Again, not fuel the fire that people have for him in these regards by saying all this is for internet clout for you, all this is for fame. You are just using your son in this situation to further views. No, that's too easy. That's too easy. That's not who DDG is. Obviously, he doesn't want to get too messy, right? That's why he just won't bring it to court.
Everybody's saying go to court, do this and that. The reason I don't want to is because it's going to get extremely messy and it don't have to happen. And it's going to get to a point where, but it ain't going to go how I think it's in like her best interest to not want to go to court either. When we can just have a clear understanding. All right, cool. Like I want to pick my son up, take him to dinner. If you really want him, I'll bring him right back. It's not a problem. We go to court, the judge going to give me some time. And when I got the time, nigga, I'm going to do whatever I want with my son. When y'all see me streaming with girls and shit.
I don't understand why he keeps putting this shit on the internet. I don't understand why either of them put this on the internet.
That's another
I
thing.
agree that
That's
courts
another
shouldn't
thing.
necessarily be involved, but again,
that's another thing. Y'all gotta stop running to the internet with y'all issues, dog. Because both of y'all is doing, both Halle and DDG is. One, both of y'all not telling the full story. Both of you guys are not telling the full story. Two, by not telling the full story, you're galvanizing both of your fan bases to attack the opposing person's fan base and attack the opposing person. Whether you mean to or not, that's just going to happen because, like he said in the video, these are now parasocial relationships where these people think they know these people when in real life and in actuality, they don't know these people. But because they think they know these people, they think they can defend these people to the utmost. And it's weird. So keep the stuff off the internet. Keep the stuff private. Like, if I made it big, right? You will never know what me and my wife is going through. You would never know what me and my wife is going through. Ever. Me and my ex-wife, nothing. That stuff is for my personal life. It's not for the cameras. So that's what makes this type of stuff disingenuous, DDG. That you keep going to the internet to get support. I don't know if it's a dopamine hit or anything like that, but it's getting weird, buddy. It's getting weird.
And these are complex situations. This is why people on the outside really shouldn't be giving commentary about this and saying who is right, who is wrong, who is left, who is right. Everybody's not in it. We're all getting pieces of the story from highly emotional people. You see, the idea of things getting too messy to me doesn't make too much sense. One, you probably wouldn't bring it to the internet if you didn't want it to be messy in court. Now you're okay with it being messy on the internet because it actually is messy on the internet. And then you're also not even getting anything out of bringing it to the internet, but attacks on her, attacks on you, and child still not in your arms. Like you're literally not getting anything. You get to make more money, get more views and stuff like that. But other than that, you're not getting the outcome that you desired. At least that's the one that you're displaying. And this kind of brings me to my whole point as to why I feel like DDG in this situation is hypocritical. This whole situation doesn't just start here. This started a couple months ago when Halle Bailey reacted to DDG bringing Halo on Kai Cenat's stream. She wasn't too happy about seeing her child be strolled onto the camera in a
This dude's not real.
Merce, man bag, whatever the case may be, by her baby daddy. So she went to Twitter and tried to activate her audience. Now, granted, we're trying to paint the picture of a perfect world. DDG is able to have his baby whenever he wants, go to dinner, bring him back, hang out with him, etc., etc. And then also Haley is notified where the baby is shown at, whether they're going to be on public, showcased here, this, that, and the third, and they both have say-so. Almost like beyond co-parenting type situation. But I think that there was a lot of overreaction and there was some truth in that situation because, to be honest with you, she used that opportunity to weaponize her audience. I still with a lot of the comments saying that, hey, it's his baby. He doesn't necessarily have to notify you at every single moment, et cetera, et cetera. I also stood on the side of it would be nice to be notified. We should be able to make decisions on how we portray our baby, et cetera, et cetera.
So is it the other way around? Like, does she have to notify him anytime she takes the baby out? No, we know it's not. It's just a different standard.
etc. But this is the co-parenting game that we've decided to play. And so when she took the internet, I personally felt like she galvanized, or attempted to at least galvanize, her audience and say, hey, this guy is a bad dad. I'm painting this picture of him, etc., etc., because he is not the person that he thinks he is. He's not notifying me about all these situations. Look at what's happening on Kai's stream, blase, blase, blah, etc., etc. And the reality was, Halo just went on there to receive what seemed to be some birthday gifts. So after she got the backlash from that, she issued an apology statement saying that, you know, yesterday maybe I did overreact and shouldn't have brought it here. I know that Halo...
I think what we don't also take into consideration is postpartum, and postpartum is real. So I do give her some grace with that and how she reacts to certain things, because postpartum is real and it should be taken seriously. You never know how certain people are going to react to postpartum. So I think that should give some type of level of grace to her. But yeah, that's it.
Is always safe with his dad. I just don't like finding out with the rest of the world what my baby is doing. Thanks, Kai, for the gifts for you and Halo. He remembers that day quite vividly, because
that's one situation where it's like, that's one situation where you can kind of compare it to what's going on. You feel me? Like, why do I need permission to go on a live stream and this nigga Kai and probably spent a couple bands on gifts for him? Why? I was going through it during that live stream. Like, my phone was getting blown. You would have thought I was bringing him to Afghanistan or something to fight in the war.
That's crazy as fuck. Now, Halle is definitely not absolved of any sort of criticism in these conversations, because she's been doing the exact same things for a long time. Now, I know that there's some sort of sliding scale or whatever the case may be of her putting Halo on her Instagram story or her Snapchat story or whatever the case may be. End of the day, she is still showcasing her child, which is a complete...
Exactly what I was just saying. Like, you're mad at him for using the baby for content as you're using the baby for content. Like, Halle, you're not stupid. You know what's going to happen to the Snapchat and the Instagram numbers if you put Halo in the picture or video. Come on, dog. So we criticizing and demeaning this man for doing it on a stream. But you can do it on Instagram posts. You can do it on Snapchat videos. All that. And it's just cool. It's grand. It's fine. But he do it on stream. I don't like him using my baby for content, man. I don't approve of that. Man, come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what that last video wasn't doing. It was no fair criticism. It was just a DDG slander session. This is what I'm talking about. Shout out Umeezy, man.
Disregard of her previous morals about being a private person on the internet. Only smoke that I have for both of them, and I've been alluding to it in this whole situation, is during that time, Halle was definitely weaponizing and galvanizing her audience to try to go against DDG, try to attack DDG, paint him in the light of being a bad parent, paint him in the light of, you know, being irresponsible of his child, etc., etc. And I 100% condemn that. My only question is, in this situation here, how is that any different? We know the sort of connotations that go with being labeled bitter baby mamas, keeping children away from their father, you know, not allowing you to see their son, etc., etc. And all that's gonna do is bring your audience over to these people.
I'm not even trying to say Halle is a mean person like that. Actually, bro, she be telling y'all. She tells you that she's not. She be saying, I know I look like a nice girl all the time and shit, but like, that's really my sister.
That's what I was talking about.
Crazy one. Like, I'm actually fucking. She be telling y'all, best little girl, Little Mermaid, innocent Disney princess. Bro, she be telling y'all, yo, I'm literally the mean one out of us too. They don't give a fuck.
I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will.
Why I think is nasty in either of these situations is that we only have snapshots, and those snapshots do not tell the entirety of the story. So now you're gonna have people creating crazy ass parasocial relationships about DDG, about Halle Bailey, and the different critiques.
So now if y'all don't see me with my son every day, y'all know I stream every day. Every day I don't see my son, I'ma number it. Let's see. I know she gonna let me see my son now. This the only way. Behind closed doors, I have not been able to see my son. Only if we on perfect terms and she around is cool. But if we not, I don't get to see him. I don't care to do girl content, whatever the fuck. That has nothing to do with anything that's work. That has nothing to do with me wanting to be around my son, like whatsoever. I don't give a fuck who she fucking, who she talk to, who her nigga is, who she fucking filming movies with. I don't give a fuck. I care about my son. That's all I care about. Literally, that's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin, because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together.
Now, I do see that this may be some commonality, and the hit dogs are literally hollering on social media. There are people saying, you know, what DDG did is disgusting, or the black community is so stupid for praising DDG for doing the bare minimums, and Halle is really a saint and a savior, while other people are also showing photos and videos of her literally rebuking that sort of label because that's not who she is. All in all, these people know nothing about these people. Stop being in their business. Stop allowing DDG and Halle to invite you into the group chat and make criticisms on each other, when at the end of the day, they're the ones that have to co-parent. They're the ones that have to, you know, figure this situation out.
Y'all put up with me, I would've seen y'all niggas outside.
Take him to court. Come to some sort of middle ground. There's a better situation or conclusion that can be had, as opposed to going on the internet, blasting these people, and, you know, feeling stupid at the end because you don't know them.
Very good video, Miji. This is why I trust your reporting and commentating. That last video really got me tight because it was just a DDG thing. It was very one-sided with a very clearly biased reporter. Now, I agree. Get out the business, bro. We don't know the ins and outs. We really don't know the ins and outs. But because y'all hold somebody up to such a high standard and pedestal and forget that they're a human being who can be a bad person, who has the capabilities of being a bad person, we forget that, bro. We forget that, bro. And it's weird. It's weird. This whole situation has been weird. It's weird on both sides. I think both need to just take it off social media. I think both need to figure this out behind closed doors. I guess it starts with DDG because he's the main one on social media talking about it. But y'all need to come to a resolve, because the only person who's going to lose in the end is probably Halo. Because y'all can have all the money in the world, but if there's no good foundations going on and y'all constantly beefing, it's going to affect the child. And y'all need to figure it out for the sake of the child. Y'all got to get out your own ways, subdue both of y'all egos, and literally figure this out on how y'all gonna deal with this. Because y'all are here now. Y'all decided to have a baby. So now y'all stuck with this. And not stuck in a way it's bad, but like, this is a commitment now. This is a lifetime commitment that you done made now. And you have to figure out the best courses of action to be able to maneuver and go about this without all the drama. From both sides. From both sides. Sucks to see, man. I wish we could do better as a people. This is not what I like to see, man. It's not what I like to see. But at the end of the day, people are gonna be people. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please check out the last video. We was talking about the woman who drugged the 15-year-old girl by here. She's actually getting charged. She's getting press charged. That's crazy. But thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.